All right, guys, let's talk about Bitcoin. There's so much to talk about. We broke this low right here. We've tested this point of control for the entire corrective move. This is awesome. This is great news. And we've seen an awesome bounce from it so far. There's still people talking about shorting. I don't think it's a good idea. I think we're headed up. I doubt that we return to this level. I highly doubt it. Let's zoom in just a little bit. You can see just how perfect this kick was off of this piece here. I'm going to hide the VPVR. You see on a lower time frame, our point of control is here, not down here. So that is going to be a very relevant level. You see we hit this box perfectly, like right dead center in the middle of it, after previously kicking off of the top of it. And this box was here well before this move even got here. This was our point of control is based solely on the 6,000 range from last year, from earlier this year, I guess. Well, yeah, it was last year. Now we're moving up as I'm recording this video, so I'm excited. I'm long. This is all great news for me. Going quite well. Because we broke this low, does that mean that my suggestion that this was an ABC was incorrect? I don't believe so. And we still have this trend line here. That was clearly broken. We've clearly moved above this, outside of this. I think this was a completed A wave right here. And I don't know why that's not on the chart, actually. That's fine. So what does that mean for the move behind it that started? Because we broke the low, that is pretty bearish for this next move. There's some chatter about a move like this, A, B, C. I don't think that's the count. This would imply that it's only correcting this. And I think we go higher than this. I think we go up to probably upper 8,000s. It'd be kind of tough to get much higher than that, but I think definitely mid to upper 8K range is a solid target. But we have to keep in mind that we need to get over this point of control first. So that could be an area where we run up and consolidate. And then break this, and then consolidate some more to the downside. So pretty much, let's throw on my prediction on here. And we can turn off the points of control. This is what I'm thinking. And this is derived from this guy. So over here we had an A, B, C for subwave A. And if we put that same bars pattern on and then stretch it out to fit this, we're somewhere around 8,800 for our top. Now it doesn't have to look exactly like that. I previously talked about 10.1 to 11.3 as targets. Those are still technically possible, but if that happens, then I would probably say, well, C actually ended over here, and we started a new move. Right now, I think C's here, and that's pretty strongly my bias. But if our ABC is stronger than this, if our C is stronger than this, then I'm not sure how I can consider that part of an ABC, unless this was just some kind of basing formation. Another note, let's take all this off and put these lows on. You guys saw this chart on Twitter, hopefully. So every time we've taken out one of these lows, we've reversed. Low here, Low here, reversed immediately. Low here, consolidated below, broke this low, moved up, came back above this. Broke the low here, came back above it. Broke the low here. Now we're coming back above this low again. This entire piece is a range. In a trend, you can see how strong this is. When we make a low, or when we make a higher high, we don't really retest it. We don't really come back below it because this is a trending piece. Whereas this entire piece here is a ranging piece. So every time we break a low, it's actually a buy opportunity. Add to that the fact that we had a major point of control there, and there was a lot of reason to be buying in this range. I had an order set here. You may remember that I was long from above. I never closed those. So before this video, I think we're over my average entry now. Yeah. This thing is just moving. Beautifully. Beautifully, 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 beautifully. Let's put the VPVR on this low time frame piece, and you can see we're actually right at the point of control now. So we need to push through this for the opportunity to continue up. But everything is looking solid. I expect at least 7,800s here. This is not. We're not going back down. We already broke lower high, lower high, lower high. We're not coming back down below this low, in my opinion. I think we're going to move to that upper 8K range, and I am in longs ready for it. So if you're not already positioned, unfortunately, it's moving pretty quickly. But you're just looking for some kind of consolidation over this. So we've broken this downtrend. Now you're looking for some kind of consolidation. Oops. You get the idea. So for me, I didn't play this very well at all. I had started getting into longs actually here. I added some longs here. I added some longs here. And I added some longs here. Now, most of these were hedged. This was not hedged. I just held it. But because I was hedged, I wasn't able to make any money on this move down. And friends call me AP. If I talk about him all the time, the guy posted weeks ago that we're going to break the low. I didn't listen. I should have just kept it in mind, and I should have been short holding this whole time. Instead, now my longs are in profit. I closed my hedge. I closed most of my hedge, some here, and then some of it should have closed while I was sorting out my video fiasco. So I am fully long right now, and hoping to continue to the upside, and I will add to my longs. I will add leverage if we get that consolidation. But we may not. We may not get it anytime soon. All right, guys, I think that's really all I've got. If you're shorting, just be careful. Let's go to a 4-hour here. The bearish argument is, hey, we had a high here. We're lower now with a higher indicator. So that's like a hidden bearish. I don't believe that we're going to be turning around here, though. The most bearish argument I see is this as some kind of A, B, C. But even this, I recommend being careful with. I don't think it's the count. I think our C is going to extend much higher than this. So be careful with it. All right, guys, sorry for the confusion today. My video was a little more scattered than I intended for it to be. I will be gone for like the next 2 weeks. Merry cruise, miss. I will be on a cruise, so I'll be out of the country. I'll have internet, but I won't really be updating too much except for maybe some pictures on Twin. Good luck in your trading and Merry Christmas to you guys and a Happy New Year.